Poleberry scholarships have been a tremendous innovation, and we're delighted that Martin decided to come back to his old school to launch this project.
There's a lot of talent in Waterford. There's a lot of talent in Ireland. A lot of young talent. But in recent years, because of the environment, the economic impact, the downturn, that there's a general view, and it probably starts at home, where parents are more negative about the current environment and maybe not very positive about the future environment for jobs, for taxation, for salaries and what have you. And I recently, as you know, sold my business early this year, and I have some time. And I basically said that I did want to set up a foundation. So we've set up the Poleberry Scholarships, and we've come back to Salle, where I came from. And we're now running a program where we are focusing on all the areas where, with development, kids can start getting confident, they can start thinking about the future, thinking about setting up businesses, thinking about what do I want to be.
It's never too early. They're 16 years old. I've told them in many countries around the world, boys their age are already working. Start thinking and exploring what their passions are, where they might want to go, and to start using the resources available to them. This De La Salle College has a wonderful Wi-Fi system. Get on the internet, start researching, start looking around, start seeing where their futures might lead them.
Working at senior levels, both in government and private industry with executives, having run my own little consulting practice for a number of years, I've seen what it takes as an entrepreneur. But we're not expecting that all these youngsters are going to become entrepreneurs. What we want are them to think about and have an entrepreneurial outlook, if you will. One which is optimistic, one which is, I call it leaning forward, willing to take some risks, and frankly being opportunistic when something has presented itself to be able to seize it and take on whatever that opportunity is.
The Young Achievers Awards, which I developed in New Zealand, became a nationwide event, not just about my company, which was the bank, Westpac Banking Corporation in those days. So, and you know, it was giving back to the community, but also providing the means and the support and the motivation for young people to actually lift beyond, you know, where they are at the moment. And they lift that proactivity, show them what can be done well before they've worked it out themselves. And a lot of talent washes up on the beach because no one's waking it up in them. No one's lit the fuse under them. And, you know, by the time they do work out, they've got talent. It's sometimes too late because they haven't been able to exercise it.
Just judging from the enthusiasm and from the reception of these young guys, I think it's been a tremendous success in my view. I think I see that it's unlocking a creativity and perhaps an engagement amongst this group of people that otherwise was perhaps locked a little bit. You know, they're getting involved in projects, quite complex projects, trying to understand how to analyse the facets of the projects and coming up with quite good ideas and quite interesting ways of approaching the problems as they see it. So I think it's fundamentally, for them, quite a different way of approaching a learning process. And for me, it's very gratifying to be part of that and seeing how they're handling it.
Don't stay in your shelter. Go out. Don't be scared to go out and fight. Be confident. Work hard. Don't be scared to work hard. You've got to work hard and compete. And I think generally just be positive. And don't let the environment around you, perhaps because you come from the countryside, put you down.
So this is an opportunity to get to those people that may not have the opportunities and put them on the line for what can be achieved, and if they believe in something.
Our students today, and those who will follow them, will probably face a workplace with jobs that haven't yet been thought of, with technologies that haven't yet been invented. But it is their personal skills, their ability to be enterprising and innovative are what will carry them through. And these are the skills that are brought out in the Poleberry scholarships.
I mean, from what we've seen so far, the fantastic talent in the school. Fantastic talent. Some of it's quiet, some of it's extroverted. And what we've learned this week is that there really is the raw materials are here, but the confidence and the opportunities aren't. And what we hope to give them over the last couple of days is to think, I can and I will.
If all this helps one kid, then we've achieved our objective.